ageism is basically saying someone is too old or too young to do something, to fit in certain spaces, and to have such a certain social circles. And I think this is something that has also been going on for very long, and I think we should change our perspective on it. Now, some people would say that they feel they are too young to do something, but I feel if you possess the skill set, then you shouldn't be thinking about your age, because can you get the job done? And if you can get the job done, then go out there and do it. But I also feel that this is easier said than done, because even when you see like people looking to hire people, they will say, oh, they need to have like 10 years experience. So if someone has 10 years experience, at 20, did they start working at 10 years old? How do you expect this person to have all this experience? Let's be serious. And I feel that should be scrapped off. I feel you should look at what somebody has accomplished. It might be in a short time, because sometimes you can be in a place, let's say for 10 years, but you stopped growing in the third year. You've just been in that job. You show up, you do what you're supposed to do, you go. There's no growth there. Whereby you can find a younger person who has probably 4 years experience, but in many different fields, and they are very versatile, and they have that it factor, they have that hunger, that thirst. They are willing to learn, they can pivot. And I think that is a good skill set. I think we should extend younger people grace when it comes to hiring, and not telling them you're too young to do this. And I think most people fear rejection. Like, you might be young and you know that you can do this thing, but you're like, oh, I'm not going to venture out into that. They're going to tell me this and that. Or you end up in a position where you're not getting promoted, but you're doing all the work just because you're young per se. And to also flip the script with this ageism thing, I feel that also older people tend not to pursue their goals because they feel that the time has passed them by, and they're like, oh, I'm too old to do that now. Oh, I wanted to do that degree, but I think I'm too old now. Guess what? The time is going to pass anyways. So even if you're going to be like 45, like you're going to be 45, better get that degree. Better to be 45 with that degree than without it at the end of the day, if that's what you want to do, or any other maybe business venture you wanted to do, and they're like, oh, the time has passed by. No. I feel that as long as you're breathing and walking this earth, it's never too late to do anything. So go out there and do what it is that you want to do. And I feel the thing that cripples both the young people and the old people from going out and doing what it is that they want to do is the fear of rejection. We fear rejection as human beings. We fear it so much. And it feels bad not to be wanted in any capacity. Yes, it does. But I feel that it is a part of life. Think of rejection as a redirection. Sometimes a door can close, but then a window can open. And you can pass through that window. And sometimes it's just for the greater good when you think about it. With hindsight, you can look back and be like, if I wasn't fired from that job, I would have gotten this nice job that I have now. I suffered a little bit here and there, but it was building character. Also, when someone chucks you, the guy chucked you or the chick chucked you, you're like, now I'm in the best relationship of my life. That guy was even fake, or that chick was even fake, but I didn't know it then. It's actually a good thing that they dumped me. So yeah, just think about it in that way. Keep an open mind. Sometimes it takes a tiny shift of perspective to see the very, very same thing in a whole different light.
NRG Radio.